Gotcha, 6. Changing mags!
Ether gas.
Throwing grenade!
I need air support now!
Reloading!
You may be soaked in pus, but you are alive. Well done.
Max ammo.
Got you covered!
Marking contract!
Sure, I'll freelance. Escort ACV contract over here.
Listen up. That camp is heavily guarded. Smoke out that hornet's nest. Take out these
DZ in sight. Ether containment vehicle ready to drop.
Strike team.
Taking
Your job is
effective
to
fire!
escort the ACV while it cleanses the area of vortexes.
Let's get the show on the...
Vehicle route
Rather,
sequence complete.
these ACV on the road.
Route calculated. Commencing navigation.
You know what's really bad? Dark ether vortices spewing primordial ether everywhere.
Insta-kill.
Commencing neutralization. Containment system active.
I'm reloading! Changing mags!
Full power.
Beginning ether vortex nullification. Initializing containment protocol. Completed.
Reloading! Watch your fire!
Bonus points.
I'm reloading!
Activating neutralizer. Containment system active.
Throwing grenade! Reloading! Throwing grenade!
Fantastic. The canister is full. All that's left now is sample transport.
Commencing.
Almost done, team. We need to get the samples off the ground. Hold station.
Thank you so much for helping make this happen. That area is decontaminated, and I am sure the new findings will be overwhelming.
I hope it's the data of your dreams, Barrera. We're done here, team.
I'm reloading!
Indicating Pack-a-Punch location. Cancel last. Gotta deliver cargo contract.
transport is loaded with Terminus weapons. Take it. Get it to exfil.
There's a fully loaded Terminus LTV and they're just begging to be off-inched. Watch the sky. There's an helicopter on your tail.
Changing mags!
Life left in that ride. I don't know, maybe try swerving.
Pull back, team. Terminus will be all over that cargo.
Reloading!
Sabotage contract here.
According to our intel, this place is basically a zombie hive. Clear it out and report back. Team, Dobbs is showing Terminus AERs inbound on your grid. Close and engage. That Ethereum makes it out of the exclusion zone. Then this shit show is just the beginning. Dobbs, you have eyes on?
I read 3 extractors. And lucky you, they all brought friends. Extractor launch sequence initiated. We don't got all day, squad. Get in there and mess them up.
Check fire!
Got 2 more nearby.
Don't smoke them just yet. We're not done here.
I'm hit! Saw the light there.
Last extractor fried. I can almost smell it from here.
That just made my day, Strike Team. Thanks to you, Terminus is gonna have some unhappy buyers on their hands.
Now you copy! They're gunning for me! Changing back!
Thanks.
Враг двигается!
They're on me!
У него пулемет!
I got you. Taking effective fire.
Перезарядка! Куда делся враг? Враги! По нам садят из пулемета!
Got a cargo contract!
Его пулемет!
I'm hit.
Нет, мимо! Меняю магазин! Цель двигается! По нам садят из пулемета!
Took a round. Changing mags.
Until all cysts are eliminated, this place will not be safe. Continue your task. Clear out all remaining cysts. Perhaps some valuables lie beneath this vile shit.
Throwing grenade.
Are you always this foolish or is this special occasion? Mask off, now! Attacking the cysts or heat gas will bring more undead.
I'm reloading. Destroy the target.
Loading!
Changing mags.
Shelter next. The undead will retreat.
Max ammo.
With you, mate!
Strike team, you're approaching a Terminus stronghold. Recommend you prep for engagement or move to avoid.
I hear you. Hang tight, I'm on my way. Beginning, final approach to exfil site.
Insta-kill.
I assumed that was close. Far worse than expected.
Boy, that was a close one. There's no rush on those samples you collected.
Reloading!
I would hate to stress you out, deadline.
Right here. Give me some cover. Aboard, strike team, and lay down some cover fire. Extract helo departing easy. See you soon, Deadbolt.
Listen up. Terminus has resorted to using smaller weapon runs. They just made themselves ripe for the picking.
Genuine joy that comes from you, and it's something that I think people are very sort of receptive to, and something that, you know, me, since watching Jackass as a kid, you know, that joy really comes out. Thank you, man. Steve-O, for your third course, we have a vegan grilled cheese with tomato soup, a little bit of vegan almond milk on top of there, and then we have a crunchy shrimp tempura roll, of course, served with Steve-O's hot sauce, both for your butthole and
I just made a little action and I'll come right back.
Yeah.
I don't even mess with the Destroyer. The Butthole Destroyer is really just so aggressive.
Wait, like how aggressive?
The top 3 ingredients are the 3 hottest peppers on Earth.
Technically, they were just beaten like a week ago, so now it's only like 2 through 4. That's not that bad.
Oh, wow. Oh, no!
Woo! Oh, you know what's funny?
Wow, dude, you're an early guy.
I just want to impress my dad.
Yeah, dude.
We all did it when we were in middle school. I ate a habanero because of you. No, I don't like one of spicy food, but I have gotten so messed up on, they call them super hots, anything that had to be genetically engineered past a habanero, that I can now taste a super hot and it gives me an instant gag reflex even aside from the heat.
Wow.
So there's something in
Hello?
Yo.
Yep.
That's really delicious, man.
Yeah, I thought you heard me. So just
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
But the OG Steve-O's Hot Sauce for your butthole, I can't get enough of it, man. I just love it. Like, no, just man up.
Sorry. Well, I had to go JV football coach on me. If you want to yell at me, go for it, man.
No disrespect to the chef, but I don't even taste stuff before I put my hot sauce on it.
Yeah, drench it for the whole group.
Yeah, like I really love it.
Wait, I gotta join in. Why the grilled cheese and tomato soup, man? It's classic comfort food combo.
Well, why not? You know?
Fair enough, man.
I'm in relapse mode. When tomato soup, you gotta watch out for it because it is so full of sugar. You would never even believe it. But if you read the label on a can of tomato soup, it's a shocking amount of sugar. Like can of Coca-Cola, shocking.
I mean, that's every food in America that was just lined with like sugar and salt, just enough to keep you kind of like happy and numb and keep profits up, you know.
Wow, this is really good too, man.
Speaking of your food addictions, do you have other addictions like that lasted past your addiction to drugs and alcohol? Like, what are those?
I had to get into therapy and a separate kind of a rehab situation for sexual acting out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad I did because I had no hope of being in a healthy relationship before doing that. And I had a lot of work to do to become the man that the love of my life deserves. And that being Lux, who I met and now I have this love story about.
That's really beautiful, man. I feel like you have, you know, despite belief in a higher power and despite thinking that I don't exactly know why I'm alive, I don't know exactly why I beat addiction, but you have made a ton of just incredibly hard, difficult decisions and gone through an incredibly arduous process to be the man that you are today. And it's something that like I've always really, really admired.
Well, thanks. I will push back a little bit though because it doesn't get harder or more arduous than carrying on the way I was before that intervention.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That was the harder, tougher way.
Do you think you're underestimated by a lot of people in terms of like intelligence? I know you've called yourself like a professional idiot before.
Sure.
But do you think that's just self-deprecation, or is that how you prefer to be sort of in public, if that makes sense, like a camera-facing person?
I think I chose a career path that kind of made people assume that I'm a moron. And that works for me. Now kind of in the world of podcasting and I guess just being more involved, like it's maybe becoming apparent that there's more to me, and I'm okay with that. But I will submit that this bucket list show is really clever. For being as scatological as it is, featuring every bodily fluid that you possibly can, semen included, it's really clever.
It to me is one of the top 5 semen-based comedy specials that I've ever watched. Steve-O?
Going in close and I might strike a pose. I'm in my zone, but I'm sure that you know. Too much trick, nigga, ain't my fault. It's in my state, nigga, it's in my walk. Running like a single day, I'm looking free spray.
Would you marry me?
Wow.
Steve-O, for your final course of the final meal of your life, hopefully it's not true, we have pecan pie with Reese's peanut butter cups melted on top, super hot coffee, non-dairy creamer, Tell me, where did the pecan pie with Reese's Milk on top come from?
I just figured I can get anything I want. Almost any dessert when I'm in food relapse mode is just a go. So I didn't even know what to order.
You never had this before. This is just a Steve-O original right now on the show.
Right, I was just thinking, you know, like pecan pie came to mind. I want that, but like when I'm out of control, like Reese's always sound good. So throw them together, melt it up, and let's go.
You've said that. Well, to say you've said you have a problem with moderation. No, you're somebody who, like, by definition, has a problem with moderation. I consider myself to be generally in a lot of extremes. You know, my fiance tells me that. But do you think there's a certain amount of, like, unbridled creative energy that goes into people who don't have that moderation?
I don't know.
Fair. Me neither, man.
I'm not sure that there's any correlation between creativity and addictive tendencies.
Mm-hmm. You were talking earlier about how you thought you were going to die by 30, or before 30. You're coming up on 50 now.
Right?
Congrats, man. That rules.
Right?
You said in your special, there's nothing worse than aging attention whore. Do you think that the U.S. specifically hates the process of aging, that we try and hide it?
I do. I think that it's a party foul.
What, you're getting old?
I think that aging is a party foul.
Like, stop doing that, Grandma.
Right? And it goes back to the whole mortality thing.
Mm.
You and I are obsessed with mortality.
Yeah.
Most people just have their blinders on. They don't want to think about it.
Mm.
Like, just la 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 la, anything but considering mortality. People don't want to deal with people because they're blinders of mortality. That's why old people just get shuttled into nursing homes. You know, like, people don't want to think about death so much that I bet more Americans than you can even believe do not know the definition of the word hospice.
Yeah, I went through that recently with my grandma, actually. Just got put in the hospice, but you're also somebody who has seen death very, very up close. With your mother suffered an aneurysm after years of battling alcoholism, and she had a very visceral sort of deterioration process over 5 years.
It was awful.
Yeah, what did you, like, learn about life and death in that?
Well, in the suffering that I saw my mom go through for her last 5 years, number one, when she did finally pass, like, that was just a blessing because the suffering was over. Mm-hmm. Number two, I felt super angry at any God that could allow for that to happen. And I really suffered with that until I adopted the philosophy that we're all just God, all of us put together.
Do you think you could consider that like a sort of trauma response? Like, was that something necessary to get you through that, or do you think that you would have come to that realization regardless?
I think that helped me heal a lot. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's, man, it's crazy, dude. Like I said, our whole existence feels like a cruel prank on us. Mm-hmm. And we're here to distract from that. And this pecan pie is doing a really good job.
You're trying to distract yourself. I was trying to talk about more traumatic stuff, man. Well, because I did want to say it's really unique to see a body break down over time, and that's what happened with my dad, where I remember seeing it. This happened over the course of 2 weeks, though. It was when I was 19 years old. He went in for what was supposed to be routine heart surgery, and then doctor called us, go, hey, everything's great, he's stable, whatever. I'm like, fantastic. Next day she calls and goes, hey, something's wrong, we need you to come down here. And so over the course of like maybe 10 days, every single day was, well, he's in a coma now, but it's going to get better tomorrow. Well, we would have to amputate just 1 foot now, but he's still going to wake up. Okay, he's going to need a fully artificial heart, but we have the science. And each single day, we watched his body break down more and more, and that is what gave me, like, my most obsessive tendencies about death, thinking of, like, the corporeal body, watching it physically break down, which I'm sure you had a similar situation with your mother.
Yeah, and I really do subscribe to the idea that all of creation is just this exercise in the universe experiencing itself. And a lot of that experience just seems like it sucks. Yeah. But I think that part of my faith is just believing that it's all, in some way I don't understand, valuable and important.
Yeah.
And that helps me with what my mom went through. Like, that was a valuable and important experience for the universe on some level that I'll never understand, but believing that helps.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of like surrendering yourself to something that you don't understand, because I don't understand a lot of things. I don't know how a cell phone works. How the hell would I understand?
Right.
You know, the randomness or non-randomness of the universe.
Right.
I've just been
Yeah, why?
not really a lot. I
What the hell is it, man? You're telling me there's just like, what are they, ghosts going to your phone and then you can hear people talk? Insane. Utterly insane to me.
Oh my god, dude, I have a real problem with food, man. This pecan pie, I can just sit here and cut the entire pie, and I probably will.
I can't be a food sponsor, brother. I'm simply going to be the food party friendly. Call it for kick time. See, when you're ready to get in the lightning round, you can keep eating, man. You don't even have to answer. You can just nod yes or no. Other than me, who's the one person dead or alive you'd want to share your actual last meal with?
Ooh, Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, sick. I know it's a lightning round, but why?
I gotta know if he created the Holy Shroud of Turin as a prank against the Catholic Church.
He's the best mantra I've ever heard. Most people are like, my wife's like, nah, Lux, you would understand. Gotta check out the Holy Shroud of Turin. If you could kick any one of your Jackass co-stars in the nuts right now, who would it be?
None of them. I do not want to start that back and forth again.
But it's written on the card that if you pass on all of them, you have to kick me in the nuts. And I don't want that, so I would say, alright. What's your greatest regret in life?
Better to regret the things that you have done than to regret the things you haven't done. That's a pretty good quote. My biggest regret, anything where I hurt other people, I think is where the regret is.
Yeah.
Because when I've hurt myself, it's always actually worked out pretty well. And knock on wood, I've been able to mostly recover from all of it. But when I've hurt other people, that's all the stuff I regret the most.
Finally, are you happy?
Man, that's a tough question.
Yeah.
I started the last chapter of my book that I put out last year, A Hard Kick in the Nuts, with that question, in quotes. Are you happy? I went on to explain that question has always just offended me. It feels invasive, it feels personal, and it bothers me because when I hear it, like a quick kind of scan tells me, no, I'm not happy. Like, I'm gripped by anxiety. I'm totally uncomfortable and and it's just somehow not socially acceptable to say that you're not happy.
Sure.
So I really just thought about this and I just chewed on it, and I arrived at the conclusion that I am not happy and I don't want to be happy, because to be happy, it seems dangerously close to being lazy.
Yeah.
You know, if you're content, you don't need anything, you're just chilling. But now, I've got